It's an interdisciplinary approach. I mean, how do you gain the trust of the other support departments? How do you gain the trust of the other stakeholders in this process? How do you build that trust? For example, if you are a new entrant to the market and your organization is not known in that geography, how do you start building trust? How does engagement happen with the stakeholders? Why do people come to you?
Okay.
What is your narrative of employee value proposition? For example, I'm entering a new territory, so what's my USP? Is it all about brand? Is it all about opportunities? Is it about infrastructure? Is it about the experience I'm going to give to people? Is it about my reward philosophy? So I think a mix of all this, and collectively it takes. So it's not about an HR job alone, as you rightly asked. Commissioning takes a lot of departments and lot of parameters to come together to give, align together to form an end desirable result. HR needs to understand business first, right? When I say business understanding, it is all about understanding your cost streams, revenue streams, your strategy. Are you looking for growth? Are you looking for optimization? Are you looking to extend your footprint? If yes, is it to organic growth, inorganic growth? But if you want to wear a business hat, you need to have a deep functional expertise, which is a vertical expertise, and you need to have cross-functional, which is more of a horizontal expertise, right?
Mhm.
That is the cross-disciplinary thinking, which I was highlighting. You need to have that 24/48 rule in mind. As leaders, as CHROs, you are in corporate environments, but then real leadership lessons are learned in the trenches. What's happening on the shop floors? What's happening in the units? What's the pulse of people who are rendering care? When you devise policies, when you devise strategies, do you keep them at the forefront in all of your decision making? That's very, very important. Many times I've seen leaders telling that's not my job. Okay, that's not related to my function.
Right.
Why should I speak when it is a matter related to supply chain or
Right.
IT, for instance? But I think many instances where you say, okay, fine, let's understand what's not going right, what's grappling you, going and talking to the CEO, what do you think could be potential threat? When you are formalizing your strategies of annual operating pillars for the next year, what do you see as an opportunity, but more importantly, what do you see as potential pitfalls in devising your strategy or executing them? Many business heads, we are into the business of healthcare, say, no, attrition of my key clinicians. Okay, I
Correct.
am worried that I may lose my most key cardiologist to competition. I am worried that competition may come and poach my most able and revenue generating, let's say, neurologist, hard to find. So then, as business, you sense it, proactively start engaging them. What would possibly help you talk to that clinician and understand his aspiration? Then you say, what's going to make an impact? See, I always believe compensation cannot be the only lever in terms
Right.
of attracting or retaining talent. Both overpaying and underpaying has got its own consequences. It's got
Correct.
its own counter effect. But today, I mean, the knowledge workers we deal with, the high value clinicians, they're looking for impact. Okay, why should I continue to stay invested in this organization and not somebody else? Because I have a larger forum. I'm able to have that sense of professional satisfaction working with this organization because I'm able to create an impact in the ecosystem. I think one of the fundamentals is you need to build a good team, expand the capabilities of the team. So as a business leader, of course, you're very right. You have limited times, you have limited number of hours in a day to complete your daily chores, right? So you need to have a very able and a capable team whom you could just guide and you could help through certain inputs and leave it to them in terms of doing the execution bit of it. That's very, very important. Building the HR capability of the team is very important, right? Then it leaves you with time to do some strategic thinking, going and talking to businesses, understanding businesses, understand what are those nuances, what are those enablers that will help those businesses to go, what are those potential challenges that may impede growth, what is the business head expecting from HR. So you will only be able to do that provided your hands are left free to do that. And to do that, you need to have a good capable team. I think